everybody. I hope you're having a good holiday. I hope you're getting your shopping done and doing all the things that you need to do. I'm pretty much done because I'm not really getting to shop much this year, so I'm done. So I thought I need to do a video of something. I mean, you don't want to watch me wrap the gift that I got to get, so I mean, that's not very fun. So my friend Marie did a tag, so I thought that I would play along and do the tag questions as well. I'm not going to tag anybody. I will put the questions down below. If you want to play along, feel free. And this isn't necessarily like a Christmas tag. I think it's just a regular tag, so we'll see. Now, let me put on my eyeballs so I can see. Gosh, y'all, this makes me like feel so freaking old because I just can't see anymore. Okay. 13 questions. Number one, what do you order at Starbucks? That depends. When the holiday season comes around, the first thing I'll order is a chestnut praline latte or chestnut praline frappuccino. They are my favorite flavors for the holiday. I'm not really a pumpkin spice latte person. I can make those at home. I think they're better at home. But yeah, the chestnut praline is ridiculous. During the rest of the year, I'll either get like a caramel frap if I'm feeling feisty and I want the sugar. But if I'm out and I want like a drip, I used to do just black Pike Place, but we actually buy bags of Pike Place and brew it here at home, so now I don't really do that anymore. If I want like a black coffee, I'd prefer an Americano, one shot. I can't do the double shot anymore. It gets me jittery. Anyway, that was a long way to answer a very simple question. Number two, what's the one thing in your closet that you cannot live without? Okay, well, technically, they don't stay in my closet because I keep them beside the bed at all time, but I have to say I can't do without my Doc Martens. I wear my Doc Martens every time I leave the house, unless I'm just walking or I know I'm going to be doing a lot of walking and I put on my like exercise tennis shoes to like walk the dog and stuff. But my Doc Marten 1460 boots I can't do without. I also have a pair of 1461 shoes that I love as well, and I interchange them, but I wear the boots more than anything. Can't do without that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in my closet that I can't do without. Probably not, because the like articles of clothing that I can't do without, like my Alice in Chains and Motionless in White and Worn Doll t-shirts, those are all in drawers. So there we have it. Number three, what's the one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? I don't know. I'm an open book, pretty much. I think everybody knows that I'm a weenie. I gross out really easy at stuff. I absolutely hate pain. I love tattoos, but I hate pain, and I'm a total weenie. If I'm going to get tattoos, I get really anxious on the way there. And then while I'm getting tattooed, I have to do like mental coping mechanisms to try to like get me through it because I don't deal with pain at all. Number four, name one thing that you want to do before you die. Oh, honey, there's a whole list. And I'm like midlife, well, past midlife crisis or whatever, but anyway, I've got a whole list of stuff. One of the things that's very important to me is to go to Seattle, and we are going to try to save up and make that dream happen next year for our vacation instead of going to like Orlando or something. I mean, I'm going to be doing Orlando in 2021 because I turn 50 when Walt Disney World does. And so I'm going to do it big down there, but I need to go to Seattle. I need to go to Seattle. That's just, I feel it in here. Sometimes there's just places that you are drawn to and you have to go. I have to go to Seattle. Hopefully I won't die afterwards. Because I want to go to London too. Number 5, what's one food that you cannot live without? Oh, Oh, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I've got to have my Taco Tuesday or anything. Hi, sweetheart. Did your ear itch? Want me scratching it? Okay. Oh, I see, good girl. Um, uh, Probably, I have to say bread or flour, like bakery goods. I loved, bless you. Do you got sneezings? I love to bake. And I mean bread, like, okay, I'm addicted. I love scones, and I know that bread is carbs and it's bad for me, and I know that that's why I gained my weight back. But I love bread. I just had a tuna fish sandwich on toast. I mean, I love toast. I love scones. I love biscuits, and I love like homemade cookies and stuff. So bread are bread items. Number 6, what quote or phrase do you live your life by? I don't know. I don't know about living my life by it. My favorite quote actually comes from Mr. Bennett in Pride and Prejudice. What are we for but to make sport for our neighbors and laugh at them in our turn? And I love that quote so much because it's like, you know what? This is what life is about. We're going to do stupid things. People are going to freaking laugh at us, and then we get to turn around and laugh at people when they do stupid things. Because you know what? If you can't laugh in life, then your life is really, really sad. I mean, even things that are aggravating. I don't even remember what it was. Something happened the other day that was really aggravating, though. Matt and I tried to find a record store for 2 hours in the pouring rain, and my GPS wasn't working, and we were just lost as crap. And I was like, we will laugh about this. We're not going to laugh right now, but we will laugh about this one day. Because you have to laugh at things in life. Come on. Number 7, what do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? I love my followers. I love answering people. Sometimes I'm slower than I used to be about getting around to answering, but there's a reason for that. It's because I have to actually go on my laptop to answer, because I was answering people on my phone and it started counting it as me looking at my own videos, and that kind of messed me up. So I got in a little bit of trouble for that. So now I have to actually be on my computer to, I would prefer, but I'm mostly on my phone all day, not my computer. So that's why I'm a little bit slower about answering comments. But I love like getting to talk to people and getting to know people, and I've made friends on YouTube through YouTube. That's fantastic. That's a fantastic thing. YouTube is a fantastic outlet for creativity. And I'm hoping that I can grow my channel and do things with it. And I mean, I have plans. I have things that I want to do. And that's one thing that I love about YouTube and the YouTube community. One of the things I don't like about it is I don't like when people do clickbait titles. I don't like it when people stage things for views. I don't like it when people like do something harmful or even just ridiculous to an animal for views. I don't know. There are things that I don't like about the YouTube community, but you know what the thing is the YouTube community is made up of people, and there are people of all different walks of life on YouTube, and that's what makes it nice and diverse. So not everybody is going to be pleased by everyone or everything. That's what makes it fun. So you go out there and you find the people that you like and the things that you click with, and there's things that you don't click with, and you know what? That's okay. The world is a melting pot, and so is YouTube. Number 8, what is your number 1 most listened to song on iTunes? When was this done? Like, who listens to song on, I don't know. I don't listen to song on iTunes. I don't. I do listen to Spotify when I'm on my laptop in my bedroom at nighttime. Most of the time I'm listening to CDs. On Spotify, probably this past year, I think it said my most listened to song was Voices, and I think that was last year by Motionless in White, and that's because I just put it on like repeat, just to like help boost their listening or whatever. But I don't know. Most of what I listen, I don't have any one particular song that I listen to more than anything. I really don't. I'm like trying to think about my Spotify, and there's not one. I listen to albums. I listen to entire albums on Spotify. I don't usually just play like one song, so I don't know. Number 9. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? Well, I'm old school goth, but I don't, most of the time I wear black. I don't always, I don't know, but I'm like, I don't know. I think my style is sloppy goth. 90s sloppy goth. That's what it is. I'm t-shirt, Doc Martens, ripped jeans, plaid shirts. I mean, I never got out of the 90s grunge phase. I probably never will, because you know what? It's freaking comfortable. I had to edit that part out because I'm trying to keep my videos user-friendly. Yeah, it's comfortable. So, goth, grunge, 90s, sloppy t-shirt. Goth. Number 10. Favorite number. 13. Number 11. 2 hobbies. 2 hobbies. This is going a lot longer than I thought it would. You know, okay, I don't know. Because I like sewing little things, like hand sewing little things, but I can't really call it a hobby because I don't do it all the time. You know what? I think pretty much my main hobby, if you want to call it a hobby, is playing video games. I'm a video game nerd. And getting out and trying to find things to make for YouTube videos. Number 12. 2 pet peeves. Oh my god. People that chew gum with their mouth open. And I've noticed it's more of a male dominant thing. A lot of women do not, but when a woman does, it drives me insane. I cannot, there's no sense in chewing gum with your mouth open. Don't do it. You don't look cool. It's disgusting. Don't chew gum with your mouth open. My other pet peeve, holy cow. Oh my gosh, I have so many. I don't know. I don't like listening to people chew. I have misophonia, which means that certain sounds will literally like drive me nuts or drive me to tears. I cannot stand listening to people chew. It makes me feel sick. And I hate the sound of crickets. Crickets drive me insane, so if you want to call that a pet peeve, whatever. I hate crickets. Number 13. Guilty pleasures. Well, I don't know. Probably, like, I like to really get, music drives me. Music is who I am. Like, I would not be me the way I am without music. I have to have music in my life every single day or it drives me nuts. So I guess one of my guilty pleasures is just like going down the rabbit hole of nostalgic music, and I love I can sit on YouTube for hours and play videos from 90s and from the 80s and stuff that I love, and that remind me of like some of the best times I had when I was younger. And I don't know, I'm addicted to music videos and music, but I can't really say that's a guilty pleasure. I guess it is. I know, because like I don't get things done sometimes. Like there are days when I literally have stuff to do and I don't get anything done because I am like sucked into the rabbit hole of watching my music on YouTube. I also have a guilty pleasure of like watching crazy movies. Like, I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. There you have it. Thanks for playing. I'm sorry this took so long. But when, you know, if you don't look at the questions beforehand and have answers in your head, sometimes you have to think about them. So, and I like to do it that way because even though I ramble, it's more real that way. How many minutes is this? 15 minutes. Okay, well, So thanks for joining me. I'm sorry that this was long and rambly. If you play along, let me know down below. I do have a P.O. box. If you want to drop me a line, I will put the address down below. And I have been asked in DM for a few people if I have an Amazon wish list. I do have an Amazon wish list. I've had one for years. It's constantly changing. I've never shown it to anybody. But since I have been asked, I will put the link to my wish list down below. You don't have to get me anything, but since I was asked about it, I will link it. So there you go. I hope you all have a good holiday season. I don't know if I'm going to get some. I probably will get at least 1 or 2 more videos up before Christmas time, because I've got one more candle I need to finish reviewing, the Washington Wicks Winter's Eve. I have to do a post-burn review on that. But other than that, I'm going to try to get out for Eat Play Birmingham. Actually, I do have something coming up I have something planned for Saturday night. So that should be a video, so maybe I'll get that up to you next week. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you later. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.